Hey everybody, this is Miss Florida Hot Picks here, giving you guys another update for Pick 3 Missouri. And today I'm going to share with you a new rundown 2, 3, 4 workout. Okay, this is really cool. I'm trying different rundowns for different states. I love the 317, but sometimes things get kind of cold, or sometimes the numbers are just, the frequencies are off. So I wanted to share with you how you may want to use the 2, 3, 4 rundown. I'm going to actually start on the August 23rd. I'm going to share with you some other things that may transpire, other patterns to look for, but I'm going to start with August 23rd here. Okay, we're going to start with the midday hit. August 23rd, there was a hit of 056. Okay, now once you lock the hit that you're going to use, you're going to add each of those numbers down the columns. Okay, so for the first column, we'd add 2 all the way down. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. Now when you get to your 2-digit numbers, only use your ones, place your 0, okay? 0 plus 2 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10. Just use your 0, your ones place, okay? So the number you start with will be the number you end with, and then you would add 2 all the way down that second column, 4 all the way down the third column, okay? So I want you to pay close attention to the hit itself, okay? Because the hit itself, there's a couple of pairs, hot pairs, that could be literally right underneath, okay? And they're doing some type of L shape, and sometimes the hit may come straight across. I've seen that happen. So Missouri, the 056, I want you to pay attention to the possible hot pairs. You have a 2-8, that could be a hot pair, okay? And then you have this 8-0, that could be a hot pair, okay? All right, so one way you may want to look at it is putting them into an L shape, kind of connecting to the last hit. So 806 could be something. All right, 820 could be something. Just keeping it simple, okay? Just keeping it simple. Well, if you did that 806 that we have here, it actually played that evening as 086. Look at that, August 23rd evening. Nice. Sometimes they happen right away. I notice with this pattern, they may set itself up for the next day, midday or evening. Okay, so just be careful with these. All right, let's go on to August 23rd evening. There was a hit of 086. Okay, so again, pay attention to the pairs right underneath the last hit. So we would have a 2-1 hot pair, okay, and a 1-0 hot pair, okay? If you're connecting them maybe to the last hit, 106 could be a possibility. 210 could be a possibility. Notice the 210 runs straight across. Well, if you held on to that, on August 24th, the midday hit was 201. Look at that, 201. Nice, nice. Let's go to August 24th evening. There was a hit of 862, okay? And again, they won't always do this. You see they may skip around, okay? But hopefully with the types of numbers, there won't be too many number choices, which I kind of like this, especially because I've heard this before. A lot of people say, hey, the hits literally are coming right around the last hit. So this would be like a nice technique to think about that. So here, 862 was evening. I have a 09 and I have a 96 hot pair, okay? So I would go 962 perhaps, maybe even 908, okay? Well, that 089 came August 25th, I believe, midday for you guys. So make sure you check that out. Not bad, huh? Not bad. Trying to do some different things. Now I'm going to take you back, okay? Because this is where you got to know how to mirror, because they may not be exactly in that spot, but it may be in the mirror portion. Okay, let me show you how that works. So let's talk about mirror numbers for a second, guys. Okay, so mirror numbers are the same number, they're just opposite of itself. Okay, let's take this 626 on August 22nd. The mirror for that would be 676. Okay. All right. You see there's one digit that's off. 2s and 7s, they're actually the mirror to that. So when we say mirror numbers, we're saying a 0 could be a 5, or 5 could be a 0. A 1 could be a 6, 6 could be a 1. A 2 can be a 7, 7 could be a 2. A 3 could be a 8, 8 could be a 3. 4 can be a 9, and a 9 could be a 4. Okay, that's what we're saying. So I want you to pay attention now to the mirrors, because they may not be on the exact hit, but maybe the mirror hit. So I have them in blue so it can kind of distinguish themselves between them. So 626 is mirrored as 676. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to take the pairs right under the hit, but under its mirror form. I have 8-0 pair that's hot. I have a 0-0 pair that's hot. You might want to go 086 or 006. Okay, well, the next day, again, they don't always come next draw, but the next day 086 hit August 23rd evening. Okay, all right, so what am I telling you? Not just look at the actual, you may want to give yourself an option to use your mirrors. They could happen. Okay, they could definitely happen. Now let me share with you some that are different. I'm telling you to use all of these patterns. I think you should keep doing what keeps happening, okay? But I do want to share with you they can come in other places as well. Or they can come around the same spot. So again, we're using those pairs, that 5-0, okay? 8-5 could have been hot, okay? That 5-0 could have been hot. 5-0-6 could have been something, and 8-5-6 could have been something. Well, the next day, midday, 5-0-6 hit. Okay, so that was cool. That used the actual pairs that was under. Remember, they may mirror, so be careful with that. Okay, let me go to August 21st here. There was a little slight difference of pattern here. They had here, if you look, 946, its mirror is 996. Instead of them using the pairs under, they used the pairs over. They, they heated it up a little bit. They kind of did a switcheroo there. Okay, so remember, they can go under or over. Totally up to you. Continue using what you see the most of. I see them going under, but I just wanted to share. This 626 played the next midday, August 22nd. Okay. This one right here, let me see here. This one, they played the upper pair. So the 778 was mirrored to a 728. Remember, I like them under, but they can go over. But this time they didn't use the hit for the third number. They actually used another number, 694, 946, and 649. They came midday and evening. So they could do that. They can really throw you off. Again, the patterns are not going to be every day. I know people want that, but you have to pay attention to what your state is doing. So if you see your state sticking around these numbers, and especially if you're only doing like 2 numbers per day, that could be something you may want to pay attention to. Again, play on paper first. You feel comfortable with your prediction, you move forward. And for this, they totally did something different. They just went straight across right over the mirrored hit. So 952, the mirror was 902. They chose 778 and it played the next day. So they can really do some things, but keep to the patterns. Just want to share with you how hot the 234 is. Even if the patterns kind of vary, you know where your hot pairs are. Okay. All right, Missouri, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys on the next video.